How's it going, people? Thank you for hopping onto my stream for another wonderful gauntlet of Secret of Mana. Hey, Todd. Hello, Erica. Good to see you in. Is my audio good? I actually didn't do a test recording. I forgot to do that. So, according to my measurements, everything looks okay. But you tell me, is it too loud? Am I too loud? Just gotta get my controller set here. There we go. Yeah, so welcome back, guys. Man, I look like a tired big baby. I shaved a few days ago. It was getting too hot here in Oklahoma. Hey, I saw you. It said, "Hey, from OKC." I don't think I knew you were actually from OKC, Todd. Welcome. How ironic. Actually, I think I remember you mentioning that. It's just I don't have the best retainment of memory at times. I actually have a pretty great memory. I just don't. First initial times, I don't. Perfect weather. All right, where were we at here? I just freed the moogles from the invasive creatures here, and they gave me some sort of riddle, which seemed pretty simplistic, but we just got to the ending point of my stream, so I didn't really want to jump into it. Yeah, small world for sure. Koopy, Koopapo. Walk the seasons from spring to winter, spring again, and we can enter. So I need to go to spring, and I guess then summer, then autumn, then winter, and back to spring. Sorry, my phone's blowing up here. As always, I'm on call, so. Okay. How you been, Erica? I'm streaming a little earlier than I normally do, but it's been just easier to get out. Unfortunately, that means I don't have as many people to chit-chat with sometimes. Yes, with the trees. I did try to figure it out for a few, and I was struggling, and I finally was like, I'm done for the night, so. But it seems very... I just, this game doesn't seem like it's going to be a brain buster of a puzzle, so. Whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where's my life? What? Larpoint, great working on projects if this seems nice. I still want to at some point do a video with you and maybe some other PFU people to talk about Foundry and PFU and Fabula Ultima. I'm trying to get into. Goodness gracious, how many freaking notifications? I'm using ESPN. Okay. Well, looks like I'm gonna be having to spend some money over at Nico's here. You're down? Hell yeah. I don't know who else you who would want to partake in a... I don't know if it'd be better to do a one-on-one conversation or other people you would recommend being part of having a chit-chat, but because I'm a big dum-dum when it comes to the actual behind-the-scenes stuff, but I feel like you guys deserve your recognition for the efforts you put into this. What was I doing? Man, I am wiped. No mana. can't remember if I've gotten the Cobra dresses yet. I need to get a new headset for when I stream. It's just right now it's too freaking hot out, and like I can feel it. Oh my goodness. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Anyone have some fun Fabula Ultima experiences the last week? Fortunately, I'm still out of service on my game, but gotta start getting on my videos again. It's been a crazy week. I worked really hard this whole entire week, including on a Sunday, and it was ended with a employee of mine no-showing and quitting. So just when I thought I was on top of being ahead, I have to continue to deal with being understaffed. So, but hopefully things still move okay. Well, I need to give myself my magic back. I think I will beat this game and still not have had the interface figured out. This is the first time I've had to like just spend money and stuff to stay alive because there's not an inn or anything. No. Okay, that is what I wanted. Let me buy more of your expensive crap. I guess I shouldn't worry about having to be too thrifty in this game, considering I feel like... I mean, it's not like I have to buy weapons and stuff. I guess I'd buy armor, but... Amp 5150. My friend wants to start Fabula Ultima games, so I've been looking into it. Gonna go Commander, Guardian, Weapon Master start. Nice! That's definitely a good, solid build. There's a lot of aggression and some good defense to that as well. If you're wanting PFU developers for that video, I'm definitely down. Would have to check with you. And I'm all good with just you, me, Erica. I don't know really anyone else, so but I do feel like I feel people deserve some acknowledgement. I guess maybe even just starting with you, that can point us in the direction of doing more. Because I would like to have I'd like to have just maybe some live form chit chat, and maybe not live form, just back and forth video sessions that are less produced at times, but are still also helpful. Very good class list, especially if you mix protect and counterattack. Yep. Protect is such a great ability. I have been abusing that thing when I do the 5 to 50 games with Shield's Rest. Actually, oh crap! Tomorrow I have until tomorrow to build from 40 to 50 with my character. I gotta do that. Okay. Finally going to save and get moving here. Protect is such a great ability, and it's such a classic thing from. I mean, I remember it from Cecil and Final Fantasy IV. That's my first common experiences with it. Man, this guy's hosing me. Okay. AMP when you said, or is it AMP 5150? When you said your friend wants to start it, I'm guessing have you played it before, and now they're wanting to give it a go, or how did that translate out? I think after that play, I was gonna say there's a bunch of games still to play on here after Secret of Mana, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm really. I saw the like 10 days ago they did the remake of the Final Fantasy Black Moon Prophecy. I kind of want to give a go. It's over on. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Itchy. I'm supposed to be going, I think, to spring. Okay, I'm not doing something right here. I thought it was that spring earlier. This confusion stinks. Okay, man. Oh, it's the canny guy. Okay, so I think it's spring, summer, autumn, winter, then spring again. It's just a giant circle, I guess. Okay, yeah. It is hot as hell. Well, it's actually not too bad today. It's actually only 90, but it was in the hundreds yesterday. But I am, for some reason, despite it being hot and a little humid, I'm craving ramen like crazy. Come on, people. That was from the right. Okay, cool. Well, that was simple enough. I'm still trying to figure out the concept of the... I mean, I guess it would be better if you could... If you're playing with someone together in this game, being able to kind of collaborate your strikes and stuff versus the gambit system here where they just keep striking. I know you can moderate it, but I feel like I can never achieve a charge to hit with them because they're always spamming attacks. Is it to the right or is it north upright? I'm back! What the? The village is in shambles! What on earth happened? Oh. Hey, something's here! Didn't really want to go into a boss fight immediately. Is it that dragon? Oh, crap. No, that's not what I didn't know I even could go up. Oh. Ah! Is it dodging attacks? Spring beak. Okay, I'm guessing I have to use magic on this guy's bullshit moving. Okay, that seemed to do some damage. Crap, I'm right out of mana. Real shit. Hey! This confusion is not fun. I sincerely hope there's a place eventually where I can get some of these freaking MP nuts that are not just obnoxiously expensive from Nico. Okay. Oh my goodness. There we go. Cast your spells. Oh, nice. Be gone, boss. Way to go. Oh, sweet. Got a boomerang orb. What happened to your village, Beppis? I'm so excited my nephew got me that pin from the Gen Con booth. Like, I totally forgot Gen Con was right around the corner, and I didn't even know he was going. And the fact I saw them showcasing that pin, I was so jealous and such a surprise to see him grab that. Okay, so am I leaving? I did all that and then just no story? I feel like that was very anticlimactic. I should work on that animation thing for the death effects. Hell yeah! Yeah, last over on the Discord got me a pin too. Nice. I'm pretty sure my nephew was supposed to I paid him to go get 4 more if possible for my group. They were pretty excited to see the pin was released too. Oh, I had to go up. What do we got here? Oh, it's one of the seeds. I gotta restore. Or whatever, withdraw from. Yeah, there we go. Sorry for the crinkle sounds here. Receive the seed's power. Are you not gonna talk to me? Okay. Grandpa! Sounds like that's you, little tyke. Grandpa, can't you see me? Empire's men came and undid the wind seal. A bright flash stunned me. The others, there. This is awful. No, they must have escaped. I suppose so. Grandpa! Okay. Tyke. We sprites are a part of Amana. That beast couldn't have beat us. But humans are breaking seals and releasing monsters, which are consuming our source of life, mana. I'll put a stop to that immediately. These two can help. Voices. Main character's just like, nah, I'm good. I'd go with you if I could see better. At least take Sylphid, the wind elemental, with you. Ooh. Look at that big old pudgy boy. You called, master. These young people are now your master. It is so. Gain Sylphid's powers. Nice. Use Analyzer to learn what magic works on crystal orbs. Okay, cool. Using your magic on the orb in this forest to open the way of Matango. It said a white dragon lives in the cave north of Montago. The dragons can help you. Go now and worry not about me. Grandpa, everyone, I'll be back soon. Me too. Come back whenever you are tired. Let me fix you up. Yeah, give me that. Excuse me. Take care. Erica, I haven't actually been on the Discord. I should probably take a look. Do you know if they had any Gen Con, like, limited content? I know in the last few years, like, I got the Arcana pamphlet, and I know they sometimes put out those, like, you know, bonus classes and stuff like that for Gen Con specifically. Now I gotta go find that thing to analyze. Air Blast, Silence, Bolt, or Thunderbolt. Thunder Saber, Analyzer, Balloon. Not for Fabula. Okay. I mean, they're working on a lot of the bestiary and stuff. I mean, it's a little much to assume that, you know, they'd have bonus content. I know that's kind of something they've traditionally done. They have a preview of this other thing for, was it OSE? I know it's goblins. Huh. I'll have to take a look at that. Let me guess. Win, because none of my other stuff worked. Sylphid's magic will work. Shocker. Do you ever play any of the Borg games, like Mork Borg, Cyborg, Pirate Borg? I have all the books, and I've read some of them, but I've yet to get a crew together to give it a go. I guess I should have read what that orb said. Goblin-esque adventures for old school essentials. Yeah. I didn't even read what the heck that orb told me. Alright. I played a one-shot of Pirate Borg. What'd you think of it? I was intrigued by the actual ship battle stuff, which definitely makes it a little more complex than what the rest of the board games tend to be, but I'm tiny and I kick. Only hit for like 1. 0, even better. Okay, how long does this freaking last? Okay, which one's ready? Give me a boomerang update. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to use a remedy for like the first time. Okay, so where do I need to go now? God, start it. Keep doing that. I'm so integrated in talking, I didn't pay attention to the initial chat. Now I can't control my character. What's going on here? What is going on here? Okay, I can control my Switch, but I can't control the game. I'm not too thrilled about this. Hopefully I did save a second ago. Pretty sure Grandpa saved me. That's interesting. Okay, no, I did save. Pretty sure you gotta swap the player to characters. Never mind. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I didn't think to try that. But, like, it was weird. I couldn't even attack. I couldn't do anything. Like, I couldn't even bring up menu. Ow. Nope, I want to go left. No, darn it. Okay, so nothing happened when I did that. Okay, try another one. Oh, okay. Wow, that owl got decimated. Oh, don't put me to sleep. Don't put me to sleep. Oh, okay. Shh. I am not good with the whip. I mean, I guess if there's gonna be some voice injection, it might as well be opera, right? That's blocked off. One of the things I do like about this game is like the money accumulation. Like you don't like it just gives it to you. There's not like picking it up and stuff. It just kind of collects, which is a convenience. I mean, I guess that happens in standard TTRPGs or JRPGs too. I don't know. I feel like I'm not like knowing what money I'm getting, so I'm not sitting there worried about it. So it quickly accumulates because I'm not paying attention. Did we ever figure out what was up with the purple flying dragon? No, not yet. Right before I had that boss fight, there was multiple of those, but I think the wind guy did say that I needed to go to Montango, where the dragons will help, so. I don't even know if I'm going in the right direction here. Why am I not just high defense? We'll figure it out soon. Oh, mountains. Good. Good. Hey, what's up, Karanok? How are you doing? Thanks for hopping on. I am doing fabulous. For the first time in like 3 months, I'm technically not on call. I'm higher tier on call, so someone else is taking the brunt of any smaller stuff. But they're still pretty new, so I would imagine I'm gonna get calls pretty quick either way. But maybe it'll just be fun. Same here. I'm with Todd, dodging heat and chilling. Kara says, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Hoping your night is all call free. Me too. That would be great. I hope the whole weekend is call free. It's been a crazy week. Welcome to Montango. Did the mushroom talk? Yeah, hell yeah. So he's gonna sound like that. Because, you know, my voice is canon. Unlike others of our kind, we're peaceful. Actually, I like that. I actually like that better. We're peaceful. Join us. Join the mushroom colony. I'm sure King Truffle can help you. Gonthma means goodbye. We say Montango to greet each other. So it's Montango and Gontha. We are equipped to fight the monsters. Not leaving yet, I hope. Oh, I'm going this way. We aren't equipped to fight monsters. The heat, it do be weathering. We're definitely hitting like 85 degrees Fahrenheit every day starting soon. I'm sitting at 90 with wind. Today it was actually a nice cool morning and I went to the park and kind of did a walk and hung out and it was really nice, but the day before it was 108. Mushroom Warrior win? Don't search, or King Purple can help you. Ooh. Oh, even the purple does a little dance. It's a little spin. All right, let's see here. Okay, steel cap, cool. That's an upgrade. Wolfspan, I don't know if that's an upgrade, but let's buy it anyway. Fancy overalls. I like how they just optimize, like everyone can wear it. Yeah, it's pretty rough. The shopkeep seems like they're a fun guy. I would give you a, I've heard those jokes before, but I always enjoy a good mushroom joke. Wait, how much? Okay, 500 UGP. Okay, so they're not exactly cheap, but they're better than 1,000. All right, let's spend 40 minutes equipping. Puns are the best. That's what I meant to do. Equip, there we go. When I see this, like, cap, it reminds me of Louise from Bob's Burgers. I don't know why I look at the, like, the bunny, rabbit ear, like, cap. Probably sell stuff. Now I want to make a Myconid or fungus style player character in FU. It's definitely going to be a gourmet. Or it. Gourmet chimerist. I also need to check up on the status of, like, I haven't been paying attention to the Kickstarter stuff at all, like, where as far as the big physical pledges. No, I didn't mean to. That's absurd. I can sell what's equipped. That's unfortunate. Oh my gosh, stop doing that. Gonna get, like, flagged for copyright music. All right, all equipped. Oh, hey. Ooh, I thought you'd already left. Carrick says that Erica, last time Voices streamed, you suggested I add a big tree to the session 0 I was going to have. I'm sad to report that I forgot, so it didn't make it in. I mean, you can always bring the tree at another time. It's a magical tree. Trees of that nature can always manifest in some manner. The king's inside. This man's told me all about you. Get the king's permission first. Yeah, see, Eric's with me. Add a big tree later. Just like make it be like a small little root or like a big root, and then like some, quest they naturally, get some sort of blessed tear that restores it to its full size. Boom, tree. We have a big tree at home. I always love how Beppis snores. Hey, at last, the legendary night. You don't think we have legends here like everywhere else? Riding the white dragon and wielding the sword, they shall save the world. Odd says I do like the magic tier idea for divine growth. Yeah, it's a classic. The Gaia's tier can be a crystal that has been stolen, or then when it's broken. We went with a sci-fi setting and only marked 8 out of 17 possible planetary bodies with factions and whatnot. So the big tree will definitely be a thing on the planet that hasn't been claimed. Yeah, there you go. That once again, I'm pretty sure I did. Man, I'm losing track of my videos. I did do a video about, like, at least covering not worrying about your map being 100% complete, because part of the fun is adding as you go. That's you guys, right? I knew it right away. Just yesterday, one of my peers saw a white dragon biting a huge snake. Use the first floor exit on the right for the cave. Paris. I know where it is, but first find the cave. Then I'll tell you how to reach the palace. Oh, and there's something upstairs for you. Okay. Ooh, Javelin's orb. It is literally cooked into the travel rule, so you can have a discovery at any time. Maps aren't meant to be updated, or maps are meant to be updated. Absolutely. And the crazy thing is the entire time I've played other TTRPGs, I've always been kind of one-dimensional with my world maps and stuff, where Fabula Ultima does such a great job of, like, you know, just, I mean, it can be as expansive as planetary or multi-tiered level layered worlds instead of it being flat. Like, I know there's other games that probably promote that. I never ran across them. So now that they, like, highlight that as a like a consideration, it really is fun to kind of think about how we're creating worlds. Which, once again, doing a video on the world creation stuff with Erica and hopefully Michael Metcalf and Dan, if he's still interested. I definitely wouldn't mind getting a fifth. I already forgot who else I had. Possibly. Oh, Silvus, I believe, was interested. But he also might be a little busy now that he's, if I remember correctly, he announced he's going to be a papa. These enemies of crabs are so cute. They're obnoxious, but they definitely have a visual appeal to them. The Voices fandom yearn for a new video, said with love and no pressure. I promise you, I think about, like, I'm at a point where, like, weekends is when I have time to do it, but or when I usually do it, and last weekend it was just too much. I got to stream finally for the first time in like a month, and then but I had to call it early because I had an early day of work, and it was just work all week. And then, so here I am, finally getting a little time off. So I might try to do a video. I did get the voting that people overall wanted a Tinkerer Projects video. Some of the cutest pets I've met are very obnoxious. Absolutely. One of my favorite pet creatures I ever created in D&D was like this little alien, kind of, I wouldn't say full Metroid, from the game Metroid, but it had similarities, and it kept getting bigger and eating stuff. And my players, one of my players, adopted it and was feeding it all kinds of things, and it kept getting bigger and bigger. And the party was getting really concerned, and it was getting to the point where it was eating things that were essential and important for the progression of the game. Project is a good topic. Rituals too. I did do a video on rituals, like I did magic and rituals, but I might go a little further into the depths, because rituals, like, that was my hardest thing to differentiate and try to, like, explain to people, like, and I still do that, like, you know, when do you use rituals, when to just let people use magic to progress. Like, that's probably the hardest thing I've been able to, I would say, wrap my head around it, get out of the just the overall reliance, like just thinking that to get past something they have to do something big, which is not necessarily requires a ritual. Rituals should be, but the fact that rituals can have such a minute requirement in casting to a certain extent seems like it wants you to use it more than I see it used. One of my players picked up Tinker. I'm excited to see what they cook up. They got Rogue with Soul Steel in the party, so I'm hoping that SS gets used a lot, so they nab rare materials for projects. Yeah, like that is one thing I really, well, not one thing, but that's something I do try to. I haven't really done it in my game yet, but I've promoted others to do it. Is to really start doing that. Get the rare materials, inspire to make things with your Tinkerer. Especially if you got it. Like, I think it gives Tinkerer so many things, especially since Gourmet also has projects too. Like, you can have fun with that. But when it comes down to it, like, trying to figure out what is going to work, what isn't going to work, I think that's part of the fun of it. gotta bully you into interviewing Emma at some point. I would love to interview them if they ever wanted to chit chat. That's actually one of the things, like bringing up Emma, that was like one of the things that like threw me off when I think I was asking about rituals in the Fabula Ultima Discord. Like it was throwing me through a loop. Like they're like, oh no, sometimes you have to use rituals. Like if there's an ice wall, just let them cast Ignis if they have it, and with no cost of magic. And I was like, no cost of magic? Like then I feel like you're not really benefiting that. Like it's all about IP. Like you lose IP to kind of go through the travels. Wouldn't that also incur you wanting to drain people's MP if they're using it to get through oh my gosh, environments and stuff? But then it was Emma. Emma was like, well, I want it to be able to where people can use magic without being punished, like just like how someone with melee wouldn't use MP to do an attack, a certain attack. Well, some do. So I'm not out to be arguing. I'm trying to wrap my head around it sometimes when they claim to not use MP. I like using rituals for AD, HOC, magic, big and small, everything from bug repellent to blowing invaders' airships, of course. You use knowing Ignis as an excuse to make a check to bypass the ice wall. And yeah, I think that makes to that, but I mean, I honestly feel that you should still have a resource depletion from using it. Otherwise, like, I feel that takes it out of the element of if you're gonna be that powerful, there's gotta be a accountability with being able to cast that with some limitations. Why bother spending MP to use your magic to light a torch? I mean, yeah, why do that ever? Just use a flint. But that's the one area, like that is the one area I kind of push back in this game, is when Emma says don't worry about MP expenditure for like dungeon exploration and like getting through those type of obstacles. It's about the aesthetic. Yeah. That's why they do cantrips in D&D to do like produce flame. I get it. It's just. And honestly, I mean, I don't really care in the long run. It's just weird to glorify magic on this grand scale within that exception. Okay, sorry, I got off. I'm sitting here chit-chatting instead of I'm just letting these guys hand my ass to me. My friend who watches is probably like, what is he doing? Going the wrong way. That's what I've attempted. Yeah. Or, no. Go off, King. We love the chat. Okay, no. I mean, that's why I have you guys on here. I didn't think you're always here to just watch me play. It's what's on screen. I enjoy having you guys on here to chit chat about this type of stuff. Dang it. We keep getting up in the trap of talking. Yeah, that's fine. That's why I'd rather talk 3 hours and not progress at all than not have anyone to associate with, especially in Fabula Ultima, when it comes to chit-chat. Especially since I'm so barren in my experiences right now. Okay, I'm just getting destroyed. I didn't that. What? I didn't even do that. You just bolted for and restarted the map. Oh my goodness. Please. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's why I switched characters. Okay. Indeed, cantrip level stuff is just for show, lighting that pipe, dancing with the flames in the bonfire, playing with the kitchen fire like it was a toy. This chat room is like that meme of the DJ playing a crowd to a crowd of 4 or so fans. Well, you know, I'm in a niche. I'm in a niche topic, so I'm glad to have all 4 of you. I do think there's a few times I've peaked up to about 12 to 15 at one point. I'm actually interested still. Like I'm playing live, and I don't know how my stream gets out into the ether, but it's like I actually was surprised to see I'd been so busy with work. I'm almost at 750 followers as of today. I think I'm at like 741. So I'm curious if how often my streams get out, because I know you have to hit the notifications and stuff to be alerted. But I always welcome new people to talk about it, and I want the notoriety of Fabula Ultima to grow in any way I can. Awesome. And I think it's definitely happening more frequently through other means now too, because I don't think it's a coincidence within like the last month, even though I've only put out one video, I've gained almost like 100 followers. So there's definitely something going on in the TTRPG world right now where people are looking at other options. Pardon me, I gotta make sure this isn't on-call stuff. Come on, sorry, hold on. Okay. I might have to take a small break here. We'll see. I don't know how the YouTube algorithm works either, but sometimes I get recommendations of random small-time streamers out of nowhere, even for games I've never heard. Huh, interesting. I'm telling you, like I said, I just said it earlier, that I will beat this game without any proficiency of this interface operation. Please don't tell me I went the wrong way this whole time. Yes, I did. Darn it. Well, since I'm here, I might as well get replenished. YouTube recommends me like Tom Scott and so many other VTubers because you watch one hacking video and suddenly it's like, hey, you want to see all these VTubers, right? Well, I'm glad that I'm a particular one you enjoy being part of, given all of the options being thrown your way. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, the inn to heal and save here real quick. Forgot where it's at. Or at least I think there's one here. Is it inside the castle? Yep, there we go. Alright, I'm turning that notification off. I'm so sick of hearing that. Okay. There we go. Save game, yes. Untango. Yeah, the only streamers I watch are you and a Soulsborne streamer who is funnier than she is good at videos. Well, I know I'm not showing a display of impressive video game. It's more of sharing the experiences and the enjoyment we share in relative terms of all these JRPGs. But I'm glad to be part of it. I appreciate it. All these flying guys are obnoxious. They cast silence and confusion and all those fun spells. Ah, boo, I went upstairs instead of downstairs. Okay, where do I go here? Guess I go further down there. How do I get over there, though? Okay, you guys are obnoxious. Kimono bird. Okay, so how do I... oh, whip, right? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, boo. I was hoping I could whip over and... How do I get through here? Why do you guys keep coming back? Come on, guys. Getting stuck. Do I try to... I don't think I can chop through those rocks. Nope. I'm pretty sure I'm in the right area. This is the only way to get over here. But that's blocked. Okay, well, that's literally the cave to go to. So what am I missing here? I just tried that earlier. Didn't... Okay, maybe I didn't line up right. Oh, good to know I was in the right mindset of that. Hey, Slandra. How are you? Boo. Just enjoying another weekend. Hey, I'm right there with you, trying to do the same. Glad to hopefully be part of the enjoyment of you hanging around here. Had any good sessions since our last weekend when I played? Clear this area and try to whip it over again. Alright, let's try this again. Like, yeah, it focuses in like it wants you to whip, and then... There you go. Okay, it just wasn't the right point. Thank you for the reaffirmation of that, Erica. I mean, it seemed right, but it wasn't working. Solandra says, I ran last night and didn't do too much, just got down a big set-piece mountain, did some negotiations with important NPCs, and now headed back to the city after weeks away. Nice. See, that's the one thing I'm excited for whenever I get back to my game, is there's been too much just, like, they've been in the world of Denova, or the kingdom of Denova from the press start, and my player is, like, my player is the heir to Denova, so they've been really trying to milk the privileges being in that area. I'm excited to get them out of those locations and be like on a long foot-based travel session, or not long. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to them actually exploring. Todd says last session was a good camping scene, a couple more travel days to the next major story arc. Nice. Solandra says, as odd as it is, the main thing I was happy about is getting to play with a friend who we haven't seen like 2 months ago. There's not odd about that. I mean, if it's someone that really is that impactful in your joy, that's the best times to have it. Like, I mean, I'm getting to a point where I'll be lucky to play every 3 months with my group of the people I really love playing with, just because of reality in life. And one of them just recently became a parent. One is a parent, and they're also big. Some of them are big convention goers. They're about to start hitting hard. I'm going to KoopaCon with the two of them back in early November. But before that, they're going to the Comic-Con in London right before that, and flying directly from London to KoopaCon after that, and they're prepping for all their cosplays and stuff, so we haven't really had any time to discuss playing any games. Man, the duo of these freaking flying casting bird people and then these obnoxious, like, stone hedgehogs are not fun. But, you know, I want challenge. I'm not paying attention where I'm going now. I'm pretty sure I went back and forth already. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see if I end up, would love to see some pics after they're done with their travels. Flying spellcasters plus physical attack ground units sounds like a good design. Yep. Get out of my way, hedgehogs. Ooh. Gnome's magic will work. Okay. Do I have to cast all aggressive magic when they say no magic, or is it just luck of the, like, me just not knowing? Heard the sound of falling rocks somewhere. Thank you. That... How contributing to my adventure. It's like when I do like service calls for jobs and I get a work order that says things not working with no specifications. Good job, Bepsis. Getting annoyed with this confusion casting. I knew it. Whoa. Oh, where'd I go? Oh, I'm tiny. Dang it. Okay, okay, what is going on? I have kicked every boss's ass except that this one's handing it to me here. Hello? Cast spells. Or can I not do that because I'm tiny? Goodness gracious. All right. Wondering what they'd be weak against here. Oh, duh. Use analyze. Oh my gosh, pick the right freaking person, please. Nope. This game is so cruelly one-sided. Like, when other monsters cast, you can't attack them, but when you cast, you can just get chain interrupted. Okay. Beer's Sylphid, okay. Oh my gosh. Please cast the spell. Like, yes, exactly. Analyzer is a good analog to Fabulous Study action, 100%. Or search, or scan, whatever the case. Need more nuts. Or walnuts, whatever they're called. Yep. That's right. Why can I not? Die! Alright, let's catch up here. Just wondering, how has anyone here flavored their Arcanist and specific Arcanum? My player is going pretty standard. He's a Entropist Arcanist, but he recently he took on the first Arcanist, which was the Tome Arcana. So he's intuitive of what's going on around the world with what he's trying to escape within this conspiracy and the wizard. I wouldn't say it's not Harry Potter like wizard school. There's a huge academy within this exclusive island of casters. Gotta get the hammer. The fun part of roleplay has been this unit acting like it doesn't have its own soul, because that would interfere with this protocol when the other players don't see it that way. Oh, I missed the other part. That's why. My Arcanist is a robot built to house Arcanum and tasked to return them to the bot's maker. It only has the sword Arcanum, which is just flavored as a ring of spectral swords that flows around it. That's really cool. Summoning Arcanum is activating the Soul Core and going to hyperdrive. And see, I love that you're using that. Like, I think people sometimes forget that you can just go outside of the box narratively and have fun with that, and it doesn't have to be like how it's described, as long as it's still doing the same thing. Eric says, Kara, first character I played was an Arcanist. I literally was using the spirits from Secret of Mana. Hey, that would have been a great injection a long time ago. At least I don't remember you were mentioning that, Erica. Did you decide to use Secret Mana Spirits before or after watching this stream? Oh, she's been playing before I've been doing this. The spirits from this game seem cool and flavorful. They're very unique. Dragon! Dargons! This is the legendary white dragon? Its parents must have been beaten by that serpent. Oh, it's adorable. Gargon. It won't make it if we leave it here. It's way too big for us to carry. Let's ask Truffle. Kara says, at first I came to the stream just to be around, but I've been enjoying watching old JRPGs I would probably never bother play on my own time. Flammy? See, and Kara, I'm glad you're a part of that, because that's intentionally why I do that. I loved Final Fantasy games growing up, and I had the access to JRPGs all the time, but I had 3 brothers that I shared the Super Nintendo with, and Sega at times, for like maybe a few years with just my little brother. So there wasn't a lot of time for me to do long-term JRPGs, so there's so many of these that are like inspirations to Fabula Ultima. I'm enjoying getting to talk about the game and play these games while you guys get to enjoy if you choose to as well. Solandra says he is adorable. He's pretty much the mascot of this series. Oh. He'll only slow you down, so I'll raise him. King Truffle? Quiet, you. You 3 get going. I'll take a good care of him. By the way, how do you like the name Flammy? Ugh, not bad. Hang on, I sound like an idiot. You'd agree with me whether you like the name or not. So let's call him Flammy, and be done with it. And travel is open again in the forest to the south. You'll find the fire palace somewhere in the desert of Kakara. Okay. Hi, Flammy. Do. Let's get some rest. So I need to go to south of here to the cannon place. I've only known Flammy for 30 seconds, but I would already commit tax fraud. The joy of a spotlighted, adorable, wonderful character in a game or NPC. You said to the south, if I remember correctly, but the forest has become a dangerous place. Sa. I don't feel like I'm going south. I feel like I'm going backwards. I don't want to go through that whole place again. Please don't make me run all the way back to the Cannoneer. I'm gonna go have a word with Truffle. I don't want to deal with that. I literally helped him, and then he was like, get the F out of here. Hello! Flammy is doing fine. No, I don't care. I want it. Please tell me where to go. Our ancestors once were flying animals, white dragons, I believe. There really was one. Saved recently? I'm pretty sure I did when I did the, when I rested, but you know me, I never pay attention, so it probably wouldn't hurt to do it again. It's just 50 GP. Actually, did I get any orbs that I can update? The sword. The actual mana sword. Ooh. Katana next. Neat. I love katanas. Who doesn't love katanas? I've never seen anyone like that just thinks katanas aren't cool. Even if they don't equip them. Quick pause, I'm gonna go grab a beverage. I'll be right back. Watch Erica, save it. Thank you. Alrighty, I am back. And that's why they made Chrono wield a katana. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, so south, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to leave this freaking place. Go back to where which I came. Kara's asking, so what video games have we gotten into recently? I mean, you're seeing what I'm playing. I mean, I have such a huge catalog backed up. I really want to... I absolutely loved the Yakuza Like a Dragon, and I've got the second one, Infinite Wealth, which I heard wasn't as good as the first, but I really love the first one, so I'm wanting to play that. I still haven't played Cyberpunk 2077 since I purchased it, and it's seen all of its updates from when I originally got the game. But I think after I do Secret of Mana, I'm going to go back to the traditional JRPGs, but I'm really interested in seeing the Final Fantasy Black Moon Prophecy remake and trying to do that. Caius Scipio? Oh, a live guy. Nice. What did I miss? Can we restart the stream? I restart the game very often because I fail miserably in this game. But welcome on. Eric has been playing Satisfactory again and Sea of Stars. Cool, cool. Solandra saying, of all the things, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I'm not familiar with that one. That's literally the only thing I had to do is go down. Come on. Yeah, why don't I use it? The Herald Sword. I'm gonna have to give Black Moon Prophecy a look. Hadn't heard of it before you mentioned it earlier. Yeah, I didn't either. I guess it was made in 2011 as a like fan project. But there's been some people that put effort into it to actually do like a full remake of it, and it's a full game. That, I mean, obviously for obvious reasons, there's certain names and stuff that are just off for, you know, IP protection, but looks a lot like Final Fantasy IV. Apparently, even like I think they said there's 22 playable characters or classes. Maybe I don't know if they specify players or classes. And then even if you're wanting to kind of step out of the transition or the main story, they have like a whole battle arena. Todd says a big Warframe fan and dabble with Minecraft and demonic mahjong. Nice. Actually, you know, I was not in the Minecraft era, and my nephew, Lahik, who's on here on time, I remember him playing it religiously when he was younger, and I love what it's translated to some things. Like there was a, I don't know how they're doing right now. The company's called Bouncy Rock, but they did Tailspire, which is like a virtual, for better words, a virtual tabletop, but it looks more like your traditional like physical world mini building type of stuff for like in-game TTRPGs, like Dwarven Forge. Solandra said, oh yeah, for Black Moon Prophecy, I just saw that like 3 days ago. I'll have to look into more. I know it's for free on, I know I don't remember, whatever, itchy, itchi.go or whatever. But it's got 5, like, I mean, there's only 22 reviews of it, but they're all 5-star. Play Minecraft with the grandson. The family that plays together stays together. That's awesome. Well, and that's what I was trying to say. Is like I really like what I see at Tailspire. It's like a really beautiful layout, and I would love to, if all my players could run the actual software, I would totally use it for like other games like D&D, or whatever, or a game like D&D. But it really takes some, I think, Minecraft skill set that I just don't have the capability or patience for. I say I don't have the patience for, and then I've been playing this cruel game that is just brutal. But yeah, I mean, I really want to play the Black Moon Prophecy, and I think this is the best platform to do it, but I also kind of, I don't want to be the person that's playing games that spoils for everyone else. Like, I don't want to take away their experience, but I guess you guys could often openly just, you know, hey, I'm not going to be on the stream because I don't want spoilers. But I think that's a great. I don't have any Final Fantasies I haven't played religiously that I love anymore. I would love to try something new for me to play, even though it's not truly Final Fantasy, but just in the wake of it, or in the heart of it. Glad you're still playing Sea of Stars. I still haven't finished it. I'm close. Saunders says that, Todd. To go with that idea, I get to show how old I am and say when I was a kid, we have the whole family play Adventures of Lolo, Zelda, Million Secrets Castle, and other... Hey, I'm in the same vein. I mean, my first memory is... I remember playing, like, the Atari 2600. Like, I remember, like, bowling and a bunch of games like that. But my first, like, independent playthrough of anything was Castlevania 1 on the Nintendo when my brothers got a Nintendo when I was really young. I remember being, like, a Saturday at, like, 5 o'clock. Or, sorry, like, 7 in the morning. And I was 5 years old. Todd says, I ran a solo game of Minecraft where I role-played as a lot dimensional explorer and kept a journal. MC is easy to hack into these other things. Well, I think originally the people that did Tailspire, they were trying to use Minecraft as the platform for their TTRPGs platform, but they wanted, you know, something a little more. Get over here. There's our cannon guy. Oh crap, where am I supposed to go? Man, I'm so bad at retaining this stuff. He said to the fire area, which I'm guessing is Potos. It's not Gaia's Navel, but I thought Potos is... We'll see. I was thinking when I originally was going to do my first Fabula Ultima game, how there was going to be a giant slingshots that were like a traveling style, and I was like sitting there thinking about like how cool that'd be, how unique, and I didn't even know there was a cannon travel in this game because I didn't know about the game. So help me, if I got blown over here to be told I'm banished. Oh. Don't want to go to Waterloo. I'm going to spare us time, I'm going to look this up because I just was not paying attention. Just the local guy can do the Kakara Desert. I didn't see that as an option. That's all that happens at Potos is just complete out, just being banished. Guys, I guess everyone made a successful save or fall damage. Yeah, they don't have to worry about gravity in this game. They just need to slightly re-aim and shoot you directly into town. Try forcing banishment if you could fall right in. Love it. So I guess go back to the Cannoneer. I did not see the Kakara Desert as an option. Hi, Dargons. Baptist, come on. Ew. Damn. Alright. Like, literally, I don't have either option. Is there another Cannoneer I missed? Like, this isn't too far from the mushroom place. Sorry, I gotta pause. I got a work call. All right, I'm back. Apparently there's a cannon that was just outside the Montango forest. Or village that I guess I just missed. So I'm tempted to just restart at my save spot. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's what I was thinking, but I was trying to find where. Yeah, like it seemed like this game has been too simply linear to like. I felt like with the traveling through the cave and stuff was a little too much for how quickly it usually. So I must have just missed something. It says it's just east outside of Montango, but like it doesn't give me the specifics. But like I went through here originally. Like I don't think I'm supposed to go through this cavern here. But I don't think there's much to move from in the little village here. Check my items here real quick. I don't think I've stocked my... Oop. Good decision, Josh. And you can't like chop the mushrooms. I'll give that a go. Didn't think to try that. This is the cave area. What's that? Okay. Well, I keep eyeballing that group of them on the eastern edge of the map. It looks like there's a... See, I saw that. I kind of saw that too, and then, but like, it also looked like there was that one individual guy, like, that was away from the rest of the group, but he doesn't say anything relevant, so, yeah, give it a go. I just don't want this world of mushroom people to feel like I'm committing murder. Wait, there was that door you needed the king's permission for. Yeah, it takes you to the cave that goes up to where I had to go fight the little worm guy, but I'll give that a go. Actually, well, sorry, I'm gonna go check. I don't think that... Visually, it doesn't look like those mushrooms are gonna be susceptible to my axe, but I'll give it a go. Oh, I'm already using the axe, cool. Oh, it's a neutral area. I can't even swing my weapons. It was right down here that I needed permission, and then it takes me up to the cave, dude. So I'll go up here again real quick, and just maybe there's something I missed. Maybe it's the forest back out. I don't know how I missed it. I like walked all the way through. Because I do remember him saying to the south, which would be the exact opposite where I'm at right now. Noxious crabs. Yeah, man. Pepsis. save one more time since I bought all that stuff. I'm gonna ask you guys a big, important question. I'm gonna hop off my stream here, not too long, but I'm still gonna play for a bit. But dinner, should I do pizza or ramen? And I mean good ramen, like I'll be ordering ramen. I'm not like making Maruchan powder ramen. Which there's nothing wrong with it. I'll have that every now and then. Head back out through the cave yet took you outside and then head down to the right where you'll find cannon cover. Okay. I must have just blatantly missed that. Pizza. Okay. Got one for pizza. Yeah, I'll give it a go. I mean, I think that this is the way I went right here. Oh my god, I just must have missed it. That's obnoxious. Oh well, thank you. Slap me 50 GP and I'll send you flying. Kakara Ice Country. You also vote pizza. Okay. Wow. Ramen not getting love. What's your favorite not ramen, pizza toppings? We have some pretty good ramen places around here. Surprisingly for me being in Oklahoma, but... Covered with sand. What a barren place. Let's find a town before we shrivel up. Ham and pineapple. I am someone who does very much enjoy pineapple on pizza. Ham and pineapple is great. Canadian bacon or ham. I do just love a traditional pepperoni too, but... No more of those mountainous hedgehogs. Excuse me, sorry. All right. I've enjoyed lately, every now and then when I get a pizza, they will drizzle hot honey. Second the pineapple, man. What world are we living in where we got 2 for 2 on pineapple comments? Not hating. Hot honey is a good ingredient sometimes. I need other options to balance the sweetness out. Yeah, I don't do much, but I mean, the pizzas I have are so savory with the pepperoni and mozzarella. Excuse me. It is unusual to have multiple people that like pineapple on pizza, right? That's, yeah, like... What is salud? Is it, you trying to say like salad? Like... I've never not had ramen that didn't ruin the shirt I was wearing. Well, that's like, there's two really nice ramen places here where I live, but like the only times I crave it is like during this time frame when it's like the hottest of the year, and I don't know why. It's like the worst time, because when you go in there, it's like steamy and like humid from all the like cooking. Oh, bless you in Spanish. I see. My Spanish is very minuscule, despite being around a lot of Latin community. All this pizza talk had to order. Nice, what'd you get? Ah! I don't like what these guys are doing. I have a feeling I don't want to get in the sand pits either. Yep, exactly. Don't worry. Whatever concerns I have will always be negated by Bepsis. Okay. Everyone, come on. Come on. Get out of this stupid spider leg. They have tuna fish pizza over here, and I'm not a fan. They also have Korean topping urukogia. I'm not sure the English name for it. It's pretty good. BBQ chicken and May is also nice. Nice. Whereabouts are you, Caius? Bulgogi. Yeah, Bulgogi's so good. I was actually just thinking about, like, once again, like, I must be just dying for, like, some sort of, like, really sodium-based thing. I was wanting to make some not Buddha jjigae, but kimchi jjigae. We've got plenty of kimchi in the fridge. I just need to get some pork. Is this... I feel like this is like your traditional game where there's a desert and it doesn't matter, or it's like the Haunted Forest in Final Fantasy VI. It's like there's only one particular way to go, otherwise you just keep repeating where you come out. Oh. Throat's so dry. Can't go on. We're finished. Look, over there, hurry. I'm from the States, but work in Japan. Nice. What part of Japan? I love onigiri. It's one of my favorite Japanese dishes. Simple, but delicious. You, what are you doing out here? Only Imperial spies could be so stupid.
Give us a break. How rude.
What are you doing? Sir, picked up some spies. Hold on, maybe they just got lost. We'd almost given up. I like you, so I'm going to help. Interesting. You'll work the engines, the shrimp will make the meals, and she comes with me. Oh. You heard him, move. Of course, with all this desert, I should have ordered a roadrunner. Bring him up here. Now I won't. Yes, spreading the plague. Oh, right, I should have money. I wonder if I'll have enough left after getting meds. Get some pizza. Do it. That she blows. Eh? You're new, huh? I'm Sergo, pirate and scourge of the 8 seas. At least I used to be. The oceans have grown too stormy. I stowed away because I miss my ship so much. Wonder if the ocean will ever be safe again. I haven't had pizza in a while. I don't have pizza by money. Patreon only getting like 30. Come on, yo. Then more reason we need to get you on. We need to do a video and try to promote you a bit. Like, not that I have a bountiful platform, but I at least have 741 people that have an opportunity of running across you. And at least half of those probably play Fabula Ultima. See, this is the definition of an influencer. You're going to get all of us to order pizza. Hear that, pizza companies? Right here. I literally just gave, like, opportunity for 5 to 6 different pizza establishments. Whether they're local or chain. People picked up in the desert are slaves. That's what I thought, yeah. Admiral Murray is in command, but the grandson Maury calls the shots. Maury would just as soon as dump him in the desert. This is the Republic's secret sand ship. Secrets? I need to get that joke at using my modules. Get to work doing what? Hello and welcome to Pizza Talk FM. Spinning hit after... Okay, well... The more the game's art I see, the more I'm charmed by it. I can see why it's a classic. Yeah, and this is, I mean, as I fell into it, this is not your traditional JRPG. It's more of an action RPG that has just, you know, JRPG graphics and design. But I mean, I very much enjoy it. I wouldn't mind a little more upkeep on the interface, but, you know, I can't judge this game for that. It was, you know, almost 40 years old, so. Or at least 30. I don't remember. I don't remember how old I am now. Okay, well, I'm gonna just start checking every barrel and every box, as would be the standard in most Final Fantasy games. Huh? You want to escape with your friends? Leave it to me. Go talk to those guards by these stairs. Okay. You, get back to your post. Fire! Fire! What? Out of my way! Ow, punch me in the gut. Thank you, Sergio. Where did my peeps go? Or was it just... Oh, that's right, I'm by myself. Bepsis is cooking, and I don't want to know what Myrtle's being. Stop lollygagging. Just like paradise in here, eh, buddy?
He ate up all the ship's food.
That's your friend. Show him out of here. No.
Couldn't eat another thing.